Hello and welcome to another pen review. I'm Aud and this is Aud Talks Pens. Today I am reviewing two pens from Wood Wonders of North Carolina, or NC. This one is a dark purple and white resin with a broad jovo nib. This is inked up with Colorverse Delicious Sleep. This one is black and white and has a little bit of blue glitter material. This one has pointed finials while the other one has mostly flat but slightly rounded finials. And this one has a thicker grip section. This one came with a medium jovo nib, which is really juicy and comfortable to write with. But today the nib that is in it is an architect nib from Kirk Speer with a little cat engraved on it. This one is inked up with Pilot Iroshizuku Amahiro to match the blue. Oh, I love it when these patterns match up, but I also think it looks really good like this, so it doesn't really matter. So first for the purple one, I saw both of these on Wood Wonders of NC's Instagram, and I knew that these were for me. The grip section of this is 11.2 at the narrowest and 11.4 a little bit further up. The body is 16.2 millimeters at the widest. And the pen measures 13.5 centimeters uncapped. It weighs almost 24 grams and 17 grams without the cap. This one takes international standard cartridges and has a converter. The black, white and blue one weighs almost 26 grams with the cap. 18.7 without the cap. This grip section is 11.7 at the pinch and this is 11.6 at the pinch and 12.1 at the widest. The pen body at the widest is 15.8. This pen is 14 centimeters long. Let's show you a writing sample with the purple pen. As you just saw, this is almost out of ink. Yeah, the nib makes a little bit of noise sometimes, but it depends very much on the ink. And I think it doesn't help that it is running a little bit dry. The nib writes wet, and it writes very well actually in reverse. I really like the deep purple color and the variations in this material, and I think it looks very elegant, almost Art Deco-ish. For the black and white, as I said, I really like the nib it originally came with, and I use that, but I recently got this architect nib from Kirk Speer, and I wanted to try it in a pen that I really like, and this was a natural choice for that. The nib writes wonderfully. I was expecting ordinary architect nib to be more sharp, because I have a dentist nib already, which is supposed to be a little bit softer than an architect nib, but I find this really comfortable to write with. I do know how to write in cursive, but it's been so long, so when I try to write in cursive, I sometimes skip some of the connections because I'm used to writing in a different way now. But I have had 3 different styles of handwriting in my life, and I am quite comfortable with the one on top, but I do have a plan to revive my cursive writing again, because I think it's pretty, and I think it's just a fun skill to have. These 2 pens are on the larger side, but not very large. Both have very comfortable grip sections, but the one on the black and white pen is one of my all-time favorites. It's so comfortable to hold. I really love it. As you can see, the grip sections are larger than on the other pens. Here they are uncapped. I'm so glad that I followed Wood Wonders of NC on Instagram, so that I saw these 2 pens and was able to buy them. They were sent from the US and arrived quite quickly, in about 20 days, I think, which is good for the US to northern Norway. I have loved using them since I got them. I, for some reason, usually ink up both of them at the same time. I don't know why, really. Possibly because they are from the same maker. I think they belong together or something. But it doesn't really matter. I just enjoy them, and I am very satisfied with them. There isn't really anything that I wish were different. When I saw this one, I was a little bit worried that the larger step down might be uncomfortable, but it's not. It's nowhere near my grip. so I don't feel it at all. And they're just good pens. And I also really enjoy the architect nib from Kirk Spear. I think it's great that you can exchange jovo nibs so that you can have a variety of writing experiences in the same pen. Now I realized that I forgot to do a wetness test. Yeah, the architect is on the wet side and it writes well in reverse. I ordered it with a reverse grind as well, because before making pen reviews I never wrote with my pens in reverse. I hadn't even thought of trying that, I think. But then when I saw other reviewers writing with their pens in reverse, I started trying it out, and now I quite often use my pens in reverse. I think it's really practical to be able to write smaller, drier. Sometimes you get an even more variety in your writing. So thank you for watching, and thank you to the many independent or smaller makers who make beautiful pens for us. I really appreciate it. I hope that you will like or comment on this video to help it be shown to more people. And I hope to see you in my next review. Thank you for watching. Bye.